Musto006, back for more Make a Good Mega Man level contest number 2. Last time I started out Null and Void, the true final area. I cleared out all the levels, so let me just do a quick reminder. Go back to this warp, which takes us back to this kind of mega warp area. So we've got the level divided into 6 areas with levels. The 7th one will be something slightly different. But yeah, we've got 4 levels in each kind of hub area. Made by various people involved in the game, so judges, creators, developers, you know, stuff like that. So that's not where I want to be. So yeah, slowly but surely going through each level in the game. There's an achievement for actually clearing out all the levels in this true final area as well. So that's why I'm doing it. You don't have to. If you want to play through and just to pick out one level per hub to go through, then by all means do that. Certainly some will be easier than others, some will be better than others. There are some levels I really like here, some I perhaps don't like quite so much. But yeah, all in all, it's fairly kind of a neat kind of true final area. So here we are. As I say, I've cleared out all the levels in hubs 1, 2 and 3, so that's 12 levels. We've got another 12 to go in hubs 4, 5 and 6. Here we are in hub 4, and let's take on our first level in hub 4. It's by Snow and Pyro. And this one I absolutely love. Not only does it have some awesome friggin' music that I think I pointed out from one of the ones in levels in Tier 5. I absolutely love this music, but this is such a neat idea. Basically, you really don't want to... In some cases, you can't attack enemies, but in fact, I think you'll find that we can't really... There's nothing we can really do to split apart blocks. What we have to do is lure the enemies to actually hit the blocks for us. And I think this is such a neat idea for a stage. I love it. There's a couple of screens that get a little bit hairy in that regard, or it can become a little bit more difficult. But yeah, overall, I really like this. I actually skipped that without triggering that enemy there. I don't really want to go back and trigger it, to be honest, but yeah, let's do that. So yeah, it still, I think, gives you enough room here with, you know, utility items to do it. But yeah, just be aware on that one. The wall cannon enemy will take away some of the blocks, which will obviously send you to a pit. So just be careful there. But yeah, I think this is a really neat idea for a level, or for an idea where we have to trick, if you will, ding it, trick the enemies into sort of you know, unblocking the path. So this is where one sort of scenario where I would say it perhaps gets a little bit hairy. Basically, what we have to do is get this Picato 24 up there to shoot a bullet, and we have to keep that on screen, and we have to go a fair distance. Maybe not quite so long, that one. Maybe the next one will be a bit longer. But yeah, we have that Picato 24 provides the bullet we need to break apart the block up there. This one. Shoot it, and it actually will, if you remember those enemies, the sort of ones in Brightman stage, they sort of produce a firework, so yeah, you need to kill that while it's under the block so that the firework will destroy the block. This one is a little bit finicky. This is probably one of the ones that I would say I'm not a fan of, this particular one. I almost feel like I have to get hit here, frankly. I'm probably just going to tank a hit, just to make sure, oh, okay, fine, maybe I don't jump at all, fine, maybe that was what I was doing wrong there. But yeah, anyway. Similar sort of thing here. We've got a Crystal Joe up there, who shoots a crystal out. And that's actually a bit easier than I was maybe making it out. But yeah, anyway, that crystal is the one that destroys a block on this ladder, and then we can progress again. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I'm sort of repeating myself, but I really like this level. I think it's such a neat, clever idea. I assume then. I'm not sure if I've ever really tried it, but I assume that effectively, I think you actually have to get on the left ladder here for that to work. So I'm going to sort of fake this out and then we'll go on the left ladder. I assume that none of our weapons or anything like that actually break apart enemies' blocks. We do have to make clever use of the enemies around. But yeah, sort of one of those things that I've already kind of tried. And I like that one as well, where we're using the Yoku blocks on the mech there to actually, yeah. I assume with all our weapons that wouldn't work. But yeah, the one with the Met where we have to wait for the Yoku blocks to appear so the shockwave goes along them and breaks it apart. I think that's a fabulous little level. I pointed out one of the ones in Hub 2. That was one of my favourites, the sort of one that did the kind of the whiting kind of effect in the background where we sort of looped around. That's one of my favourites. That one is this as well. Not just because of the friggin' awesome music. I love that theme music that's playing in the background. But such a neat idea for the stage. Pretty straightforward as well, and super fun, and such a kind of a simple but concept as well. Yeah, love that stage. One of possibly my absolute favourite, if not definitely one of my favourites. Anyway, back in Hub Area 4. And this one's by the Stove Guy. With Shovel Knight, Mole Knight music in the background. Yeah, that honestly, that Snow Run Pyro one there, I mean, it's neat that it's here. I would have perhaps loved to have seen a kind of like a full-blown stage kind of built around that, where more was kind of done with it. Because admittedly, I mean, it wasn't bad at all, and I absolutely still loved it. But I guess the only thing I'd probably say is it maybe felt, on times, well, it felt possibly a little short. I would love to have seen more of that. That gimmick. That was awesome. Well, I like the kind of the theming we've kind of got going on here, with it sort of being Mole Knight. It actually feels very much like, obviously, Mega Man style, but I feel this kind of does a good job with, Mole Knight type. Fancy doing the drop down between those spikes. Thank you. I'll do it from here. Do it from this side. Actually, I'm not sure where I'm meant to go here. Not that way. Okay, we are meant to go down. Yep, cool. Yeah, I like the kind of the way this kind of like is trying to, sort of piggyback on Mole Knight stage. It feels very much like this setup is what I would expect to see in Mole Knight from Shovel Knight. Good. Yeah, let's hope the Hub 4 levels keep up, because I'm love the previous level and I'm loving this as well until something like that happens. Accidental sliding, blur. But I hit a checkpoint, and again, I've mentioned in the first part of this as well that it felt like, maybe it was just a stage I happened to die on, but it felt like there was going to be, if you died, then you'd get sort of reset back to the beginning of the level. I'm sort of relieved to see that isn't the case, and that there are actually checkpoints still within these levels. Well, that accidental sliding was irritating. What? Oh, there's one coming from the from the left. Okay, did not appreciate or remember that. Can we go either way here? We can. Okay. I feel like I'm just going to rush coil up there or something. Yeah. Just no sort of surprise drills, and we'll be fine. Which again would be one-hit KOs if the spikes hit me. And again, I must admit, I am nervous about these spike kind of ones that actually sort of like getting rid of the floor. That's sort of making me nervous as well. I imagine that's, if we've got still a fair bit of this level to go, that might still kind of happen. But that's making me making me nervous and on edge. Oh gods! As long as no more come out of there, which is what my main worry is, I think we should be all right. So yeah, that's my main worry at the moment. I get sort of surprised by a bloody drill from the right-hand side there. Oh boy! I think the order of the day is just sort of, for the moment at least, maybe just keep shooting them. I mean, obviously you can use them to stand on. I mean, the boss, Napalm Man. Well, I guess it's sort of fitting. He's probably perhaps the one robot master I would kind of think would fit in this kind of environment the best. Not doing a very good job on him. That just seems to be how bosses are going for me at the moment. What with the arenas and everything else. Wow, that was came at me quickly. Oh, thank you for the health. That was a poor fight. I felt like that was quite difficult, but yeah, way more difficult than standard Napalm Man. But still. Anyway, moving on. Another level by Zieldak. I think you had one in tiers and hubs 1 and 2. So in 4 as well. I've seen your name come up a lot, as I have Snow Run Pyro. And provided the levels are good, I have no problem with that. And again, there's a fairly limited number of people, I'm assuming, obviously, are involved in this game. So, yeah, not surprising we're going to see certain names again and again. What's going on there? I heard an enormous crash, and I was like, oh god, what is happening? So, yeah, we need to go fast then. We've got lava coming up from the floor. Not so fast that I die from loss of health, but Do one of their, yeah. I'm doing one of those sort of breaker paths. Well, I'm going to use that. That's going to be an enormous shortcut. I'm just sort of wondering. I'm wondering whether some of those blocks would have you know, health in them. At the moment, they just seem to have, like, you know, I've got weapon energy and nothing else. But nah. Okay, cool. I think I'm just going to Hornet Chase so I can get that quick, get it quicker. Okay, I like the fact that we can use a lot of the Robomaster weapons here to, you know, break apart blocks and make the path, you know, get through quicker. Eek! I want that, but I'm probably not going to be able to get that. That's going to take an enormous amount of time to get. Hi. Yeah. Oh, if it scrolls back down, you might go and grab it, but no. And now I'm wondering whether I'm going to pay for that. I probably am. That was probably not a great idea. I'm having to sort of rush this. Oh gods, rush this section now. Oh god. Hopefully there's an exit here, because I don't feel like doing that entire level again. Oh, thank you. We have indeed looked like got an exit. We might have a boss at the end of it as well. Fireman, okay, fairly appropriate. But yeah, thank you for the health. And do you work much? Wow. What? I was going to say, do you work like Mega Man 1? But you don't seem to, and I'm going to die to you. Probably. Wow. I'm not sure if that is... it looks largely like Mega Man 1, but I couldn't get the timing down on that at all. So, yeah, brute force at the end of the day, and just about got through it. Well, that was a hectic stage. Renhawk, let's see if we get something a bit more relaxing here. Well, I certainly like the setup here. I'm not sure whether these yeah, it's just a sort of a setting in the background, but with the flashiness and everything like that. But I certainly like the look of this place. And I see there I've got to collect four little icons, presumably to get a key. So it might be here for a bit of time, and particularly if it's got like a Cyberman gimmick kind of going on. Yeah, this one actually I seem to remember might take quite a while. So I don't know where I'm going. If it is a maze type thing, this might help. Okay, good, somewhere new. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going here. Not at all. So, yeah, could be scrabbling around for a little bit here. Okay, so I seem to have got into an area now where I don't want to hit those blocks. Nice. Okay, so I need to get off to the right-hand side of the screen, presumably then. Don't touch the cyber blocks this time. Do I want the Galaxy Warp, though? Not sure. Yeah, certainly this, I would say this is one of the levels that is the most involved after, as well as the I'm trying to think what it was now, the level name, or who did it, or it was the one that was the one that felt like a bit much like a maze with the warp hurts and everything like that. So yeah, that one is sort of, if you don't know where you're going, you could be kind of I'd say stuck, but you could be scrabbling around for ages. So yeah, I'm just hoping that at some point in time a super path sort of makes itself known. Okay, I've walked around there. I presume I want the cyber block then? Here? I assume I want one of the cyber blocks here. Or one set of them. I'd have to go through there whichever way I was doing it, wouldn't I? I feel like you're trying to maybe tell me I should be going to the top one in the top right corner, just because it's the furthest away, but I don't know. Okay, good. This was a sort of the area I was hoping to get to. So yeah, if this is indeed sort of now like kind of like main hub area, hopefully we can start getting some of these keys, and then we can actually get out of here. That's bad. I think if we get one, we just sort of walk back to something kind of close to the middle. So yeah, I think we're on the right track now. do a bit of continual backtracking here when we get the various keys, but that was the furthest one over, wasn't it? Again, I like the fact there's warps here, so yeah, we can kind of get back here nice and quickly. That was dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, there's no, there's a ceiling there. Duh. Okay, that's 3. I'm assuming there's one more over to the right-hand side then. Yes, good. Well, that's nice as well. If you're going to attack, if I attack you from the left-hand side, you shoot out grenades that just don't get anywhere near me. Nice. I'm not going to get that in time, am I? So I'll Hornet Chaser that, thank you. And again, I don't know why I'm potentially making things much more difficult for myself. Let's just do that, shall we? Right, I can't remember if there's more to this level, or if that is ultimately pretty much it now. No, there is more. Possibly another great big whacking section where we have to do a whole lot of yeah, backtracking and such like that. Really? What? No, no, no. What is going on here? You're kidding me, right? Do I have to... Please tell me... Yeah, you're going to... Okay, and that loops. Alright. Okay, so where did I actually go the first time to get where to get somewhere new? I think it was ultimately going up here, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so there's a certain gravity... there's a certain... I'm stuck again, aren't I, now? Basically? Yeah. And that's... Okay, that enemy placement there is stupid. Because there's just no way to avoid that. That's silly. Where the hell do I need to go here, though? One of these galaxy warps must take me to ultimately where I need to be. But it's not that one. There's nothing I can do about this Met either, is there? No, literally nothing. I'm a bit, yeah, a bit stumped now on this one. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Actually, I would assume then that it's got to be the warp the furthest to the left here. That would seem to be the most sensible one, because I'm getting, like, you know, again, further over in this area. But where is this taking me out? Okay, yes, yes. So it is that one, and I presume I want to avoid all the other ones. Yay! So we'll super arrow that then, because I don't fancy pulling that jump off. Thank you for the help. That's much appreciated, and frankly necessary, given that every single time you loop around there, you're going to get hit. One super arrow is still on. Thank you. No! Yes! Right. From memory, actually, I think this is the exit. I'm hoping. Yes, good. Okay. That was a bit more of a thing. I think that was all 4, wasn't it? But I've kind of lost track of it, so let's just do a check. Yeah, yeah, okay, so that was the one on the right-hand side there, so it was... I've been going left to right where possible in these levels, so yeah, cool, that's all 4 in Hub 4 done. So let's start here at Hub 5, and I don't want to go there, I want to go over there. Zatsupashi, were you the guy who made Yggdrasil? That name sounds familiar. Please be better than Yggdrasil. Well, that's not a great first sign. Uh-huh. Let's give this a few goes and not maybe abuse Flash Stopper right off the bat, but... Really? How am I meant to do that any quicker? Seriously? Okay. Oh god, I need to go insanely quick in this screen, don't I? Oh, I didn't slide. The one time I do want to slide? No! Please tell me... No, there's no checkpoint there either. Okay, so, be bloody quick is the order of the day. I wasn't deliberately going for that M-tank, frankly. It just seemed like the best route to stay away from the majority of the... Oh! Can I scroll this off? I can. Okay, so if I mess up right at the beginning, I can scroll back. That's at least nice, but I want us to be sliding into that level, so I can immediately jump up. Right. Okay. Don't think there are any... I'm hoping this might be a checkpoint screen. But yeah, if this is the guy who made Yggdrasil, you don't half like your instant death stuff, do you? Don't you? Oh, dang it. Yeah, I mean, like, the quick things is not too bad. When you know what you're doing, that seems okay as well. I'm just going to watch that one more time. There. Although I'm not a fan of the low ceiling on this. Hopefully that doesn't screw me over. Okay, that actually wasn't so bad. Oh boy. I think this scrolls down, and I think there are spikes underfoot, so, yay. Yes, indeed there are. Whew. I don't need that, so I'm not going to bother with it. Again, I feel like maybe the pogo stick utility would be helpful here. I'm rushing that. I don't trust that screen at all. Oh boy. Oh, but what? How bloody quick do you have to be there? Reached another checkpoint, so that's a good thing. Like, seriously. Oh my god, there's another bloody one that's going to appear there as well. Jeez. We have a boss here, I think, don't we? Oh, yay! I remember this one. And, yeah, pay attention. So I might be using an E-Tank here. Pay attention, ultimately, not to really Mega Man, but the green dot on him. So, yeah, it's a bit of a kind of a Tohu avoidance thing, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, the green dot is your hitbox. So, basically, you have to get position the green dot so you can actually... I mean, how the hell you're supposed to... I can understand it with the first wave of attacks there, but seriously, for this, just how the hell are you supposed to predict anything that's going on here? I mean, I do appreciate that you don't take quite as much damage, but I mean, that's just stupid. That is absolutely stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if this, given that if this was the guy who made the Yggdrasil one, because it feels equally utterly ridiculous. I mean, seriously, look at this. Yes, you can position for sometimes the green dot. Or where is ultimately your hitbox, so you can avoid these types of things. And I actually have no real, well, I'm not saying no real problem, but at this point in time, I pretty much stood still for 10 seconds, probably more, and nothing's hitting me. But I mean, seriously, that bloody one where they were all spreading apart, just seemingly random. How in the hell are you supposed to position yourself to avoid that? This, while not exactly the most interesting or fun thing to do, is tolerable. The other bit was just nonsense. So yeah, it's a pretty unfortunate, pretty annoying level with a pretty irritating avoidance section right at the end to it. And yeah, this will be one of those levels again that I'm not a fan of in the slightest. Anyway, was that only the first one in Hub 5? I think it was. Well, at least we got it out of the way. Yeah, I haven't done this one yet. So, yeah, anyway, moving on. Next one. Cruise Elroy. Okay, are we getting a Cyber Type 1 level or a VVVV Type 1? Or both? Okay, I have no idea which way I'm supposed to go. Assuming we both might take me to the same place, I have no idea. Oh, okay, it might just be a kind of a bit of a almost a kind of a gauntlet where it sort of changes the level up a little each time. Do I want that or do I want the pit? I have no idea. Oh, I can't land on that. Okay, I assume I want the pit then. I'm assuming for those ones I don't want to touch them. But again, with a level like this, it can be very unclear where you're supposed to go. And generally, not a fan of those ones. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go here. Am I meant to go left to one side, or am I meant to go down? Down, then, presumably? No? Up? Any cyber blocks I'm supposed to hit? Or am I meant to go right, then? Presumably I must be right. Okay, it must be right, then, yeah. I went left, I went down, and I end up back in the same spot, so, yeah, right was all I had left. Oh, that was rubbish. That is... Really? I might just end up taking a hit here. I'm struggling to see how I'm going to pull this off. Ah, okay. That's kind of tight. Yeah, I'm not going to keep going there. I'm not going to keep going to the right. Oh. Cool. Oh, and there's... What? Is there a ladder here, then? No? Oh, okay. I mean, again, not horrible, but when I'm generally not a fan of those levels where I just don't know where the hell I'm going. Something like this I can get behind, where it's kind of, you know, a fairly obvious sort of VVVV kind of style level where it's pretty obvious that the level is going to loop round. So this I can get behind, but yeah, sort of just gaping hole areas where nothing is obvious, no. And yeah, I'm pleased to see that the end is 9, because I'd like to get out of here. Indeed, the end is 9, and a winner is me. Yay. Yeah, that wasn't so bad of a level, but... I'm not so familiar with some of these levels that I know where I'm going. That just takes a lot of time to get through. Anyway, down to the final 6. Palmer John. This is a nice one. I like this one. So yeah, we're now coloured red. We are the red sprite, and yeah, when we're in the black, we are visible. But yeah, when we're in the red, we've got ultimately it's very hard to tell where you are. So yeah, try to stay. I mean, obviously, for the most part, it doesn't make so much difference. But yeah, if you really need to see where you are, aim for the black. On the red, it will be very hard to see where, yeah, where Mega Man actually is. And that, again, might become very crucial when we start getting into later parts of the level. Dang it! But yeah, I certainly like the aesthetic of this level. And yeah, it's an auto-scroller but slow, so yeah, it generally gives you enough time to be able to, you know, plan out where you need to be. So yeah, don't have a problem with that, with the fact that it's auto-scrolling. It's slow enough to the point where, for the most part, I should be fine with it. Of course, when you start spamming a whole raft of enemies, then it becomes slightly difficult. Wow, yeah, enemy spam much, particularly ones that are like high up and way out of reach. Not a fan of those. Yoku blocks, nice. And now we're dealing with pits, so it's going to be even more crucial to be fully aware of where Mega Man is. And you can still sort of make him out when he's in the solid red background, but yeah, stay in the black for the most part. He'll be a lot easier. It'll be a lot easier to tell where you are. Yeah, those cannon enemies up there, combined with like the bloody Yambos are annoying. The other issue with this one is, given it's fairly slow and, I won't say tedious, because that's not quite the right word, but yeah, not one you want to be dying on, because given the nature of it with the scrolling, I would strongly suggest that there isn't going to be a checkpoint here. So yeah, move quickly, or make sure you don't die. So you can't move quickly, yeah, you're constrained to the speed of the stage, but I'm just hoping I don't run into any solid walls. I don't think on that sugar, there's a key up there that I need to get super quick. So yeah, that would be probably the one place where you are prone to die. You need to get that key and hurry up. So if you don't get... Oh, I like that full health there. That's nice. Yeah, if you don't get that, then you will effectively meet a wall. There's a wall at the top, wall at the bottom, and a key, or a door, a locked door in the middle. So that's the one area. It's right at the bloody end as well, which could be really irritating. Yeah, for goodness sake, at that point in time, go get that key as quickly as possible. Oh, and A-Spark's made a level. Well, we had one from Angel before, and we've got one now from A-Spark. And from memory, this is a really, really nice stage as well. Basically, we are avoiding a whole bunch of Mega Men who do all sorts of things to try and ruin our day. Whether it's just spawn in and try and walk into us, whether it's these wire Mega Men, which are trying to attack us with the wire. We've got a Mega Man up there using the Grab Buster. This is a really kind of interesting stage, and once again, absolutely love the music. VVVVVV. One of my favourite ones from that game. But yeah, this is all about identifying where certain safe spots are, particularly for the ones up underfoot, sort of doing the wire up from the floor. Yeah, I really like this level. Probably just going to try and rush through as best I can now. Okay, I'll use that hit to get down there. I think I could have got down there anyway, so it wasn't a major issue. But you can also take out the wire ones as well. So I mean, the ones that are like right underground would be a hell of a thing to actually take out. But all this with Mega Buster, obviously with Hornet Chaser or Triple Blade, probably you could do it. But so here we have to play mucking around with the Mega Men there for a little while we break apart or while we get rid of the count bombs. And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this section has me pretty nervous because there's bottomless pits and spikes all over the place, I think. Maybe there aren't actually any bottomless pits, maybe it's just spikes, but nonetheless. Section that makes me incredibly nervous, particularly when I have to shoot enemies on the top man platform. So yeah, once again, probably going to try and make the level a little bit easier for myself. Let's just get Rush Jet out. Hopefully we don't get crushed or anything. Glad I had the wherewithal there to notice I was coming into a spike wall. You're going to spawn again right when I'm there, aren't you? Yep. And Hollow well, maybe it's not Hollow Mega Man, but yeah, Mega Man fight. Just yeah, keep pummeling away. Fairly straightforward. Don't get caught in the. Is that a wall? No. Okay, I was slightly worried there I was going to get caught in a wall there and go glitch out or something, but no, thankfully not. And anyway, yeah, that is all for in Tier 5. So you're back again, huh? You get around, don't you? So we've got 4 left. This is the Hub 6 area. So yeah, 4 left, and then we're done with these levels. So we've got Zulak again, and this is actually a very nice stage. I quite like this one. It ends up sort of becoming a lot of enemy spam, but it's only enemy spam when you do something. So yeah, and actually pretty much all the enemies and all the attacks get replaced by bees. So yeah, we've obviously got a very much Hornet Man type setting here. Yeah, with all the most of the enemies, really, I missed that jump, being replaced by the bees, which can be annoying enemies, particularly since they can home in on you and everything. But yeah. But yeah, we also get the. In fact, I might try and probably can't now because I'm still manically shooting away just to get rid of the bees I'd already created. But yeah, I think if you use a charge shot on these, you might sort of break apart a whole bunch of them. yeah, and indeed you get rid of an awful lot of the bees as well. So yeah, charge shots would be a good way to go for clearing out the kind of yeah, the honey, I guess, for want of a better phrase, in this area. Or nectar, or whatever. No, honey, hives, whatever they are. Take apart, try and take out that enemy, otherwise you're going to be quite irritating. Nice bloody long-range shot there. Yeah, not all the enemies are replaced, so as you can see, we've got some grenades, we've got some spines, so yeah, not all the bees, but yeah, for the most part, we got a lot of them, and yeah, they can be friggin' annoying enemies. I don't trust myself on that jump, so let's just go up and do it that way. Can we be clever with you? Well, we couldn't actually get far enough back to the right-hand side to scroll you off the screen, so it looks like we can be clever with you, so we'll go a little bit way to the right, just scroll you off, and then come back. Yeah, hopefully we can avoid dealing with you at all. We can indeed, lovely. Oh, that was just terrible timing. Managed to get myself out of it, but wow, that was awful. Yeah, I'm going to take you out first off. Thank you. Then you. And then you. Yeah, charge shots will make this much easier. Use them. And we haven't got a boss to this stage. I feel like we haven't had a boss in ages, actually. Not that I'm necessarily complaining. So, yeah, it's a hornet. And, yeah, but wow, if you don't accidentally slide, all that's really to this fight is, I mean, I'm sure you can probably take it out a lot quicker. In fact, hornet chase, I'd be sort of interested to know how much, yeah, how much hornet chaser does, but, yeah, this is basically the fight. Just get into the bottom left corner. It'll keep circling you like that. It is incredibly easy to take out. Okay, let's see if we can get any goodies from over there. A few bolts, nothing major. I was hoping for a lot more bolts than that. Anyway, yeah, when we clear a level in Tier 6, we get taken to this area. Yeah, I could go up there, but we've got things we need to do. We need to go back to the hub area 6 and clear out the remaining levels. But whoops, don't crash or anything. Anyway, yeah, those are the last three. Those are the last 3 Noah nickels. That's 220, is it? Yeah, 220. So those are all Noah nickels. Wonderful. And of course, that was what I was remembering when I was saying earlier in this stage. Yeah, there are Noah nickels here, but I don't have to go searching for the level. There are 3 there, just waiting at the end when you finish it. Yeah, they're pretty much unmissable. Assuming you go to the right-hand side, I suppose. You could obviously just warp up to the very, very final area. But yeah. We've still got 3 levels to clear out in Hub 6 first, so yeah, let's do those before we take on the absolute final area. And this level by B28, I think we've got yeah. So it's very much a kind of a bouncy effect going on here. But I like this. I like what this one does in switching it up so that it's actually you who's controlling it by hitting these blocks. To get to get the extra height. That's really kind of nice. The other one is not fun, but I do kind of like it. It sometimes feels like it's out of your control, or you have to kind of like wait around. Whoa! For the right bounce for you to be able to progress. But no, I like this one where ultimately it's you that controls. Really? Freaking Joe Boomerang enemy. I like this in the sense that it's you who controls, when you bounce, when you jump high. So basically, if you stand on the I bounced my health. I got off screen. No. I'm not sure what that's there for. Just for just for comedic effect where they bounce that one up. Oh boy, this could be a thing. But yeah, it's very obvious, this one, that if you're on the floor, you get sort of like a giant bounce effect, and then you get another bounce effect. So you basically get 2 giant jumps. So yeah, and again, I like it to sort of muck you around too much with that. That could be a hell of a thing. Okay. Yeah, I remember that now. That's exceedingly generous. Yeah, if you actually mess up on this section, it's not a pit in the true sense of the word. You can actually just redo it. It sort of loops you around, and yeah, you come back here. That is really, really nice. Because yeah, you could have been a giant dick there and put the timing on that is there. While I'm here, actually, I might. I can't use a lighter to get over there. Might just, since I've fallen down here now maybe 4 times, might just see what is over here. Okay, yeah, nothing really. But yeah, thank you for, because this is the kind of an awkward section, as if that wasn't obvious by now. Yeah, if that was actually a pit where you died, that could be pretty annoying. Oh no. Cool. Are we near the end? Looking like it, I would imagine. Do we have a boss at the end? Again, probably with a oh, I haven't got a wire. Okay. Okay, so for this one, I'm actually going to have to use the blocks to bounce me up here to actually take you out. But with those platforms there in effect, I can, I'm not having to jump and shoot all the time, or not having to, keep doing it. The platforms there make it really easy to do a tiny hop up there, and yeah, hit the thing. I'm not quite sure what that bounce effect is in place for. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. That's very clever. The Hornet Chaser block, which will mean I have to. Yeah, the Hornet Chaser would home in on it to actually get the bounce effect going. That's really nice. And now I have to think about how on earth is it. So you do? Okay, yeah, no, the Hornet Chaser just normally homes in. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, that's clever. I like that. I forgot about that. And yeah, I'll show it off again once I've got past this. But yeah, all my utility items and wheel cut are also disabled. So yeah, we actually have to do this. Yeah, interesting twist. Missed it. Missed it again. Oh, what? I want to be... Alright, fine, I'm just going to slide through. Again, maybe Hornet Chaser actually on that. I'm probably being an idiot. Probably should have been on the ground and then, yeah, used Hornet Chaser to go after that. But maybe it would have gone after the enemy instead, I don't know. I feel like I wanted to use a Mega Buster shot there, but I haven't got any utility items, so I presume we'll just fall down here. Yeah. Okay. Any reason whatsoever to go over here? Huh. Split path, possibly? Let's see how on earth I get over there in time. Anyway. We do have a boss, Bounding Crashman again. But I would have thought, to be honest, provided he doesn't... Oh, sorry, charge shots will go through him, of course, and hit the blocks. But yeah, I was going to say, if it's sort of just normal Crashman where I shoot, he jumps, then I'm going to be shooting while in the air. At which point in time, I'm not going to be hitting the blocks. But yeah, if charge shots obviously go through him and go on to hit the blocks, then yeah, we obviously could. They could come into play. Ah. That was irritating. Yeah, fun fight though. And one more time. Wow, really? I got the aftershock there. The tiny aftershock meant I missed my jump. Lovely. Mega Man Volnut. Hey, from this point onwards, don't give up. Whatever challenges may lay ahead of you. At least this is better than being stuck on that moon. Okay, nothing to the right. And yeah, once again we'll end up in this area, so again, just be careful not to go up the rainbow. Collect them again if you so wish. So that was the two on the left-hand side. We've got two on the right-hand side. Which one do I want to be last? I'll save Entity 1037 for last, maybe. Let's hope it's a good level. Oh, actually, this would have been a... Oh, this felt like this would have been a good one to save for last. Oh, well. This is a neat one. So basically here, you have to guide these fire... Oh gosh, oh that's bad. I need to get rid of that as well. Oh no, I don't need to get rid of that. It didn't recognise the enemy as being an obstacle. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, basically you have to get this fire wave through an obstacle, of course here, taking apart various blocks and stuff like that would be in its way. So yeah, rush through this section, try and get rid of as much stuff as possible. If it hits something like that, then you are effectively done for this go. But you can always reset. So again, this would be horrible if you couldn't reset. But yeah, if you do mess up, head in the teleporter, the room resets, and you can yeah, do it again. So yeah, it looks like you've even got extra. You get health back. You get all the health item pickups and everything back as well. So yeah, it's yeah, it might take a bit of learning, sort of first time around to know what you need to do. But yeah, basically you need to get everything out of the fire wave's path, including those things. So yeah, step on one of them to get them to the highest point and the lowest point, and the fire wave will travel through them. As you can perhaps imagine, this does start to get quite hectic. So I think if you can fall in the pit here, it's not actually a death, but yeah, it starts to get a bit hectic. We've got the fire waves coming from, or we've got long stretches now. So yeah, just be on your toes. Switch out to the various to the relevant weapons, and yeah, as I say, you've got pretty much as many. You can go in the teleporter if you mess up and reset it. So yeah, so let's get that out of the way. Oh, well, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this all in one go, aren't I? So this one's quite a thing to time out actually. Need to get these. And I messed up, yeah, and they don't go all the way up to the top of the screen as well. So okay, bit of appreciation ultimately on when I need to hit these blocks to get them out of the way. But yeah, still a really nice concept and a really nice level. I like this one a lot. I need that out of the way. What else do I need out of the way? I need this out of the way, which I did not do in time. Ding it. I think we're approaching probably one of the two last ones now. I don't know if I'm going to get this out of the way in time, am I? Nope, but then I need to get that one out of the way as well. Okay, so I'm probably stepping on the wrong... Methinks I'm stepping on the wrong block there. Okay, so let's get the countdown bomb out of the way first. Oh, goodness me, countdown... Wow, really? Well, let's just reset that. Thanks to my accidental sliding, I've got no chance. So, count bomb out of the way. Now, can we please get... Now, this way round, I think. Yes, cool. Yeah, so fairly straightforward, actually, just doing that horribly wrong. This one is just basically a weapons spam. Get ahead of the thing by sliding as much as you can. Miss platforms and muck up as much as you want. Yep, lovely. Do I have to go to the end of the screen now? No, so I actually have to die. Okay, that's interesting. So if you mess up on this one, you have to die, but you phase back through there. Okay, that's interesting. I'm glad it's not actually a death, because that would just kind of feel... I don't know if it really makes much difference, again, assuming you start on this screen. But, yeah. Overall, I'm still glad it's not a death. Get out of the way! Good. I think that might be it. Yes, cool. I really like that level. Such a nice kind of simple concept again, which is kind of the idea of, clearing a path for the fire wave to ultimately break apart the final hole or block in the wall to get through. That's a really nice level. I like that one. Feels challenging but interesting, and I almost wish I'd say that for last. Hopefully this level doesn't disappoint. Entity 1037. Well, at least the music doesn't disappoint, because I love the Wily 2 theme from Mega Man 10. I'm going to go quiet because I want to hear the jump, slide, slides. Oh boy. Ah! Oh Oh, this is fun. I'm not too disappointed with this being the last level. Oh, crud! I bet you that's a checkpoint as well, that one. There, yeah, ding it. Yeah, that was I'm pretty sure that was a checkpoint. Blast. That's a tight jump there, but still not too bad. I like this idea of it slowing down here as well. I think that's really nice. I'm still obviously very slightly pushed to the right hand side, but no, I like this. It's going to do it. Oh, and you nearly messed me up again there. Yeah, there's a snowboard up there, so yeah, if I die here, I'd have to get back on a snowboard, so yeah. Whoa! Whoa! That felt quite glitchy. Yeah, like I thought. Checkpoint up here, new snowboard, yeah, there'd have to be. Ah ha ha! This is still fun. I think I would have preferred to have the other level last, I must admit. I feel like that would have been a great one to have ended on, but music here is awesome. It's still quite a nice stage. Too early again. That's what's putting me off here. There's also one time there where it says jump, where I actually really don't feel like I want to jump. I sort of want to drop down and then jump, so at the moment I'm having a bit of trouble, yeah, here, sort of timing out when I need to do things. Oh. Okay. Okay. So really, really hoping there's a checkpoint, or indeed the end of the level coming, which I think there will be, and there will be a boss at the end of this as well. Okay, that was fun. I was messing up there in a couple of places, one particular place where I was jumping way too early, but oh well. Yeah, we get some nice revenge actually. We get to actually, I know this is a die sign and not a jump or a slide sign, but yeah, we actually get to take out one of these bloody signs. He's for the most part fairly straightforward. Just avoid these bombs as best you can. He then sort of goes down to a corner and sort of slams from one side of the screen to the other. So he's pretty straightforward for the most part. He spends a lot of time out of range at least, or if you're only going to use Buster, obviously I could use Hornet Chaser and get him. Oh really? Get him with that, but nah. I like taking him on with a Mega Buster and some nice bolts and an M tank. Well, that was probably just the luck of the draw there with Eddie, but oh well. Challenge complete, and that would be clear all the stages, all the levels, yeah, all the creation stages in Null and Void. But yeah, we're not done. Let's go over here and collect these Noble Nickels for a fourth time. Why not? And yeah, I'm not going to have put this in its own video. This is going to be quite long, but yeah, let's finish Null and Void. Next room by Ace Spark. So you came. But what? Why are you here? How did you get up here? You were plotting something the whole time, weren't you? That is partially the truth. See, it comes down to when I first met you, in the depths of one of Wily's castles. I saw your fighting prowess, your strategy, your spirit, and I knew that I had a worthy opponent from the start. We did not get a chance to have a proper battle at that point. You were busy being distracted. But as soon as I heard a new festival was coming, I knew I had to fulfill my purpose, to fight you in a grand battle of the ages. The energy elements here have been quite useful in helping me prepare. Of course, you have them all now, except for one. I've been using this castle as a base of sorts. I've been working on an extremely powerful robot, ready to challenge you. I did catch wind of Wiley's plans first, though, so I had to take priority. I don't like that man. He's used me. But now, that's over with, and it's just us two. This powerful robot, I've been working on it since the beginning, in my visage. I'm not a terribly good fighter, but my work is... Now enough with that, it's time for the ultimate battle. Zero fake out, once again. It is time. Crush, kill, destroy. I am probably just going to end up using E-tanks for this fight, just because it can be quite difficult. Or at least his second phase, I would say. But yeah, we need to hit the jewel on his head. His hands are also a kind of a hit point here as well, so yeah, you want to kind of stay away from them as much as possible. Obviously the crushers from the top of the ceiling now are being slightly irritating. He also, when he slams his fist down on the floor, he sends the platforms up. How the hell did that not hit him? What? Which you know, can career you into spikes on the ceiling. I've done a terrible job there, but as I say, I've got so many E-tanks. I'm not going to bother mucking around here. We're just going to take him out at the first available opportunity, really. But yeah, it looks like I might be using a whole bunch of E-tanks. But anyway, that was phase 1. You will break. You will die. I shall terminate you. But yeah, to be honest, it's mainly the first 2 phases that are going to cause problems. After the first 2 phases, then yeah, we get pretty much a fairly much more lenient fight. I don't seem to be doing any damage to you at this point in time. I'm a bit confused. But yeah, his hands move a lot quicker here. They just sort of come at you and grab you. He seems to sort of like go, yeah, as he was sort of doing there as well, off screen for a while, so you can't actually hit him. The spikes come down from the crushers come down from the ceiling. He's got giant lasers that come up from the floor as well. They're not like one-hit insta-kill lasers or anything like that, so don't worry about that. But yeah, not doing a fabulous job here. But yeah, this phase is hard. Definitely the hardest. I would say the hardest phase of this whole boss fight. I'm not a fan of yeah, the hitbox at the moment. Really not seems to be working much in my favour. Phase 2 done. I've already used 2 E-tanks. Blimey. It is impossible for you to stop me. Soon your presence will extinguish and all will be utterly spent. I will be the one to perform this final action of destruction. And I'm going to feel really cheap here for using an E-tank, but because this is bloody easy from now on. But I'm low on health. There's a possibility I could still take some damage every now and then. It's not easy to avoid all the time, but yeah. Once you beat the second form, the rest is more or less a pushover. There you are. See, I got caught in the floor there, and I keep getting caught in the floor here. I mean, admittedly, I'm doing quite a lot of damage to him, but yeah, maybe this isn't quite so much of a pushover. But yeah, I see me doing lots of damage to him. He doesn't. Yeah, all he does now is shoot these kind of sparks out. The floor does raise from time to time, but yeah, his hands don't move now, which probably about the most annoying things to dodge in the first couple of phases. Yeah, that's fairly straightforward. It shall be out of the question for yourself to avert me achieving one's goal. In the near future, you, my current opponent, will perennigrate to your sempiternal rest, and indeed oneself will be inclined to exert the effort in this ultimate end and obliteration of all. So, we're still not done. Here is phase 4. But, yeah, this is... I almost got hit there. Laughably easy. All he does now, it takes ages to sort of take him down, but yeah, all he does now is go from side to side on the screen, shooting this really straightforward, you know, couple of projectiles to avoid, whack him in the mouth, lather, rinse, repeat. It's fairly sort of boring, actually, for want of a better word. It's yeah, I mean, you might get hit once if you sort of... Because right at the beginning of the fight, it actually does seem to be sort of not very nicely synced up to the point where you could actually kind of... Oh yeah, he's sort of almost... Wow, that was nearly bad as well. He's sort of like almost on top of you. when he initially fires, but I think past that initial kind of first couple of goes, or first couple of sweeps, other than that, the timing just sort of seems to be that he starts now doing it, yeah, like here, for example, up in the sky, where, you know, you're not going to get hit to it, so, yeah. If you're going to get hit, it's obviously going to be at the beginning when you don't quite know what's going on, but, yeah, that phase is laughably easy. That ended abruptly. Huh? You? You're the cloaked guy? What, you're just some decoy robot? How did you even get out of the castle exploding? Zero. Ah, it's a long story. See, Dr. Wily had already built plenty of potential inside of me. He was just desperate. So when I exploded, I teleported away from the castle and I hit myself while I repaired myself. Fabulous. Fabulous X6 reference. Lovely. I knew of Dr. Wily's plans because I had access to all of his stuff, being a robot by him. I could have stopped him myself, but you're much stronger than anything I can make, and I wanted to keep my mole status anyways. Anyways, what did you think? What am I supposed to say? It was crazy? Creepy? Thought-provoking? Ah, an expected reaction. I may have gotten a bit carried away and egotistical at the end. But alas, it is done. I have finally achieved my purpose. I must thank you. I have now seen all there is to see in life. I know everything. What are you doing with this void thing you probably created? Oh, you can do whatever you want with it. I am now complete, so we must unfortunately part ways. I shall bestow my last energy element upon you as I ascend. I bid thee farewell, my acquaintance. I must ascend to the afterlife now. Always remember what you are fighting for, Mega Man. Always. There is the last energy element. Challenge complete. For collecting the last energy element. And, unless I'm much mistaken, that is the end and the true credit sequence of Make a Good Mega Man Level Contest number 2. So, yeah, I think we're going to get to see details, obviously, about judges, level entries, and such like that. So, I feel like now is probably a good time to do like a sum up of kind of the game, maybe a bit like I probably did with the first credit sequence, because there's still some stuff to do. This won't be the last part in this Let's Play. Presumably now I've unlocked the Mega Arena that I'm going to have to defeat. There's still a few other little bits and pieces I've still got to buy costumes and such like that. So there are still a few challenges I need to do. Yeah, I like this actually where it says now the entries and puts them all in place. So yeah, this is kind of nice. We get to see all the names of the levels and the creators and such like that. So, yeah, that's a nice... I feel like that's really nicely done on this credit sequence. But, yeah, as I was saying, this isn't going to be the final part. There's probably going to be maybe 2 more parts, I think. Depends how many more challenges I've got left that I can't remember. I think it's just the Mega Arena and maybe a few other incidental ones. But, yeah, other than that... Other than the Mega Arena, I don't think there's too much left to do. There's one other thing I know I want to do, but I don't want to spoil that yet. But, yeah, that shouldn't take too long. I don't think the only time-consuming I think left is going to be the Mega Arena. Assuming I've got everything. I was slightly worried when I entered this level because on my save file it had 90% on the save file select screen, and I think I was expecting it to be more given how close I am to the end of this game. But yeah, oh well. I'm hoping I haven't missed anything. If I have, then I'll have to sort of muck around trying to figure out what it is I've missed. But yeah, anyway, this game is just fantastic. I probably said as much in the first one, but ultimately, let's compare it to, for instance, Mega Man Unlimited in terms of quality throughout. Mega Man Unlimited, wow. Mega Man Unlimited, I feel, is like, stellar quality all the way through, from start to finish. So, consistently all the way through, you'd probably still say that would be like the best Mega Man fan game. But I don't think I can call it the best Mega Man fan game. I ultimately think this just has to be the best Mega Man fan game there is out there at the moment. The amount of content in this game is crazy. I mean, I've played through this twice now. This is probably going to be 36 hours first time through. I think it's probably going to be much more than 36 hours this time through, because I'm, stopping to talk, probably read judges' comments a bit more thoroughly and such like that, and actually give, backtrack and do things that perhaps I wouldn't have done first time around in Shaft Alternate Pass. So I think I'm going to be quite substantially over 36 hours, so it's going to take me longer second time around. But actually, when I think about it, that's reasonably understandable. But yeah, there's so much content in this. I mean, the first Mag Mammal contest was good enough. You get 20 levels. A decent set of wily fortress stages, an arena, a post thing with Brightman, everything like that. That game still has so much going. Still has so much content in it. But this game just blows it out of the water. I mean, even I know this one's going to go on longer. But seriously, when I first go through this, I played it, but there was 36 hours worth of content in it. It's just amazing and phenomenal how much content there is in there. The tier, the levels actually submitted as contest entries, past maybe tiers 1 or 2, and maybe a couple levels in tier 3 as well that I'm not really a fan of. I think that most of them from then on are really, really good, and you probably end up therefore getting about 60 that are actually decent levels. I mean, obviously, tier 9, tier 10 ones stand out as being amazing and whatnot, but that's not to say that some of the tier 3 levels, some of the tier 4 levels even, are not good levels and fun levels, because they are. And I think I said at some point during the playthrough, I don't actually feel like there's a massive step up in quality, or indeed in terms of the scores maybe that levels got between maybe tiers 4, 5, 6 and possibly even 7. I think you'll see very, very low scores in tiers 1 and 2 and very, very high scores in tiers 10 and 9, but in the middle they're split by tiers, but frankly, some of the levels in tier 3 and 4 and 5 were, probably better, more fun and better for me than some of the ones in tier 8. Ultimately, it's all a matter of, personal preference, such like that. But yeah, for goodness sake, don't underestimate some of the levels in tiers, from probably tier 3 onwards. Though some of those levels are still really good. Yeah, they'll also just come up against better competition, and may well, but obviously be again a little bit dependent on what judges like. I mean, even the winning entry did score 39, I think, from one judge, Angel. So the winning entry did not get scores above 40 all the way across the board. Which is just kind of almost amazing to think. I think there's actually only one level in the entire contest that got a score of 40 or above from every judge. I think it was in tier 10. I think it might have been placed maybe either 9th or 8th. I don't think it was a Cyberman one. Maybe it was Cyberman. I don't know. I don't think so. But I think it was like maybe 9th or 8th place. What was the only level that actually all 4 judges scored at 40 or above out of 50. So yeah, obviously, personal preference for judges is going to be a big thing, but yeah, and I'm obviously going to like certain things more than they are. So yeah, some of the levels again in some of the lower tiers were still absolutely fine by my reckoning, and still really fun to do. So and anyway, that's just the main game. Not only have you got 80 official contest entries and 80 with 1 disqualified, 81 contest entries. You've got, for my money, a pretty decent set of wily fortress stages afterwards, and then the post game. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal. I love the fact they introduce achievements into this game to sort of extend the content. There's lots of little kind of fun ones you can do, even just like popping all the balloons and just beating up the Toadman mannequin or dummy. Enough. Just little corny things like that are really kind of nice. But I mean, you've got just to go through the main post content stuff. You've got 3 arenas to do where you can battle against all the bosses. You've got I've still got obviously one to show off, so yeah, still one to come on that. The Nega Arena, I think it is. The Pit of Pits, which is like the Mega Man Endless attack mode from Mega Man's 9 and 10, where you've got to clear 120 screens, and you get an awesome Galaxy Man fight at the end as well. You've got the Tier X, the sort of the additional tier which were made by lot of levels made by creators, developers, such like that, other people involved in this game. Then you've got even the Null And Void area to do, which is obviously again many more levels that have been created. I'll stop there. Thank you to you. You seriously got all the way here? You're crazy. Or watching a video of this. Good to see you in Mag Mammal 3. Good luck, Mick. Thank you for playing. Yes, there is going to be a Mag Mammal 3, and I could not be more excited about it. But, yeah. Am I going to get taken to the... Oh, no. Such power that core displayed. How interesting. Not to mention diabolical. And to think it wasn't even at its full power. It wasn't even being used by me, in person. It's a shame it got destroyed. But now everything is prepared for my grand entrance. I'll amaze the city with my plans, the greatest anyone has ever seen. So a nice little cliffhanger at the end there as well. We do get taken back to the title screen. Okay, well I'll probably leave it there then. Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose, didn't probably even finish going through all that post-game content, but I mean, yeah, I finished on Null and Void, but there's other stuff to do as well. There's one more absolutely awesome thing, which I think is probably going to be ultimately what I end up doing as the last thing in this game. But seriously, the amount of love and detail and that went into making this game is just it's a phenomenal effort. It is an absolutely fantastic game. Any Mega Man fans out there, I mean, admittedly some of the levels in the lower tiers and possibly the odd one or two will be a slog to get through, absolutely. But a lot of those levels actually have skip teleporters, so even if you get too frustrated with them, you can easily just skip the level. They'll give you the noble nickels, they'll give you the energy elements that you would have collected in that stage. Past some pretty maybe ropey stages at the beginning, but because it's a contest type game, that's bound to happen. This is just a phenomenal game. And you will get so much time, or that you can devote to this. Hopefully, you'll have so much fun doing it. I certainly had a lot of fun going through this as a Let's Play. We're not done yet. I've got either 1 or 2 videos left. It might depend how long the Mega Arena takes me to complete. But and assuming that is ultimately, I've only got the bits I think I need in my head left to do. But I think we're pretty much approaching the end. There will either be 1 or 2 videos left. We're pretty much approaching the end of this Let's Play, but it's been hugely fun. Hopefully I can do a better job on the Mega Arena, because I've done an absolute, well, let's not beat around the bush, an absolute shocking show on both the 2 arenas I've done so far, just getting hit left, right and centre using E-tanks up the wazoo, accidentally shooting the health generators to generate health when I don't need them. just awful. So, yay, bring on the Mega Arena. I think that is the last arena we've got to do. And hopefully that goes a bit better than the other 2. But I'll leave it there. This is the conclusion of Null and Void. This is the conclusion of the main part of the post-game, or the main true final area. And I hope to see you next time for the Mega Arena and any incidentals or final little challenges to tie up after that. Yeah, hope to see you for that. But until then, cheerio.